native of Tampa, David Alfonso.
Alfonso, obviously a crowd favorite here.
4 laps around the track. Winner takes the complete pot.
Unless I finish within 30 seconds.
Winner takes the pot, according to Joey. I guess they got rid of that drug test.
Alfonso trying to get a little bit of a head start there. Very interesting.
Chris,
This is it. There are dreams, and then there are dream miles. This is the Dream Mile. Move over this way.
Go!
And they're off.
They're off. Quite a pace here from the beginning, Chris.
We'll have to see who is going to be the rabbit. The rabbit, for those of you who don't know running lingo, will try to get out in front and set a false pace, perhaps, for the other. It's question whether or not either one of these guys can finish a mile, although Alfonso is said to have been sandbagging in it to some degree, has been seen early in the morning jogging, God knows, 10 miles sometimes.
Well, Chris, the problem that I see here is that the battery in this camera may not last long enough the way these two are going around the track.
Well, let's hope that the battery does last, because if it doesn't, you'll be the one who'll be getting the most grief.
I'll tell you what, it looks to me a little bit like Joe Henderson maybe is already starting to feel a little bit winded.
It does look...
Is there a chance that that could be happening this early in the race?
For Joe Henderson's sake, I hope not. But
Right.
David looks like he set a very, very comfortable pace for himself, checking his watch at the 3/4 turn of the first lap, bringing home 300.
Well, Chris, I hate to interrupt here, but there you can tell from this angle and from this distance what an incredible distance it is around this track here. Exactly what are the dimensions of this track here at the University of Tampa?
This track is 400 meters, Tom, and 400 meters, 4 times around, 1,600 meters, which is pretty close to a mile, from what I've heard.
Here come the athletes. Joe Henderson looks like he may be ready to make a move on Alfonso here. The crowd going wild. Alfonso, fine physique, fine pace. He's looking at his watch again. The crowd going crazy here.
142.
You gotta break away.
142 splits. And the crowd here going absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Chris Harry trying to get the wave going here. There goes the wave. We've got it going here. Pepin Root Stadium. Look at them. They're enjoying themselves like at no other sporting event I've ever seen.
Meanwhile, on the other end of the field, there seems to be a little bit of distance.
There they are down there. No, they're not
that way.
They're not there.
There they are.
Oh, okay, there they are. Yeah, it does look like there's a little bit of separation there, doesn't it?
Some distance, there's about a 5-yard difference right now, you know.
Well, is there a possibility, Chris, that that's Joe Henderson's strategy is to lull Alfonso into a false sense of security? Or is he that smart, or is he that strong, or does he have that much stamina to do something like that? What do you think about these running styles?
Is there any sense to even answering that question, you think?
Probably not.
The lead seems to be widening to get maybe 6 or 7 yards right now. Alfonso looks extremely comfortable with his pace.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're almost halfway through this thing, and Joe Henderson has not died like a lot of people thought he would. Let's go up here and see if we can get a word from our competitors. David, is the race running to your specifications, Dave? He's involved in his work. How about it, Joe? How you feeling?
Both of them very much involved in the work.
Absolutely. I'll say they definitely are. The crowd again, involved in the spectacle of this event. And I'll tell you, it looks pretty close right now.
Well, it now looks to be like a 10-yard lead. And you might have thought from the initial couple laps that Henderson might have been trying to do a little bit of drafting.
Okay, little adjusting there.
Go on.
Yeah.
The only drafting that Henderson may be doing tonight may be draft beer or something like that. But he looks. Joe Henderson is laboring now on the 3rd lap.
There's Alfonso. Wait a minute, he pulled up a little bit. I don't know about that. I'll tell you, Joe Henderson may be showing a little more courage in here than a lot of people think. Here's the distance. There's the separation.
We're talking about 20 yards difference right now. And to be honest with you, Tom, it wasn't too long ago, earlier, actually late last week, that Alfonso was saying he could lap Joe Henderson. And if he's going to lap him, he's making his move right now.
Henderson falling way back off the pace, and we're in trouble here because I see the green light blinking, and what that means is this thing isn't going to last much longer, so I'm going to have to make a decision here.
Listen to the crowd.
The crowd getting all over Joe Henderson. I really feel sorry for the man. He has trained very hard for this event. It's obvious. And, I think he's given it his best, and I think the crowd really is out of place.
Alfonso looking over his shoulder, trying to find Henderson. You know what, Tom? He couldn't see him. Is it going the way you anticipated, David? Just a quick
And
thumb.
there, the other end of the track is Joe Henderson, giving it his all. You got to give him credit. He is definitely a competitor.
Come on, man.
Joe Henderson. No! Oh.
He's doubled over.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Could there be any worse way to... Is he going to throw up?
Nobody knows exactly what's going on.
Is he... Uh-oh. I don't think he's been training for this quite the way that we had anticipated. And, I don't know about you, Chris, but it's a real shame to see an event end like this.
It reminds me sort of Roberto Duran in the No Moss fight, or perhaps Debbie Thomas when she took that fall and just quit.
Well, I know what you mean, but it's a very, very sad day here. A lot of people have been looking forward to this event for a long time, and for it to end this way.
I just hope he's okay.
Well, I don't. In the meantime, down at the other end,
a Dooku Kim
down at the other end, go get somebody. We need somebody to present David Alfonso the trophy because it's evident that he's going to make it here, and I think he's going to finish with a flourish, Chris. He could walk this one home.
Extremely strong.
Extremely fit.
Extremely strong coming in. Raise
And
the
here
arm,
he comes.
buddy.
There it is.
Extremely strong.
David Alfonso wins the Dream Mile.
Joe Henderson showing class all the way.
And drops his hat. Oh, he's going to
Thumbs up.
show us that he had a little more left in him. How about that? David Alfonso, the crowd, standing ovation for David Alfonso.
Oh, put the camera on Holly Kane. My God, she looks wonderful today. I have a news flash for you about Dream Mile 1. Rumor has it, I can't tell you where I got this from, but the word is that David Alfonso was taking steroids. Don't laugh. The rumor has it that he got in shape a little too quick. He lost that gut a little too fast. Steroid use. Bill knows what I'm talking about. You're an investigative reporter. You check that out. If Bill says it probably is. I just don't remember.
What was your thinking? Why did you go with Henderson over Alfonso?
I was the last one in the office before Joe walked out, and he said to me, piece of cake. I've got it made. I had seen David Alfonso tool around the office, dragging that gut on the floor. I just assumed that Henderson had some heart and knew what he was talking about. I probably did lose some money on that. I regret it when I saw him fall out and give up. Henderson lay on the floor doing the dead cockroach imitation when he couldn't get up. He watched David run around the track.
Do you jog? I mean, was it something that you thought was difficult to do?
No.
Or should Henderson have finished the race?
He had no heart. He has no heart. Did they take your money too, that entrance fee?
Bill, the highlight for you, the Dream Mile.
Well, the whole Dream Mile was a build-up. I mean, you got to remember, I used to drive to work every day, and I'd see this fine colt running up and down McDill with a lather. I'd drop my kids off at their day school, and when I'd be going to day school, I'd see this what looked like Secretariat running up Beta Bay. When I'd let them off and I would be heading to work, I'd still be running. I said, this David Alfonso is a serious